Hi Aries, this is your September 23rd through the 29th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already involved with somebody. Spread number 3 will be love from the past. Then in the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth, the final spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. So this first spread is on new love this week, Aries. We have the Ten of Swords, clarified by the Six of Swords. We have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles in the potential outcome. We have the Three of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. And we also have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. You know what, Aries? You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. Yeah, but we do have you. The Emperor on the bottom of the deck, that's you, that's your major arcana card. The Knight of Cups right next to the deck could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So here's what's going on. I don't know how good you know tarot, but if you're familiar with tarot, you probably already noticed that there is only one major arcana card on the table. And that would be you, the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. That's the only major arcana card on the table. That's it. Alright? Unless you're dealing with another Aries. But I assume that's you. Alright? And every once in a while, the cards, or the card that is on the bottom of the deck, it could be associated with something that happens unexpectedly. Alright? So, based on what I see in the very beginning of this reading, with the Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords, and then the Ace of Swords a little further down, I think you will be facing a decision. I think this is you making a decision this week, and perhaps you don't even know that you will need to make this decision. Perhaps you're not aware of what's coming. Well, you're kind of aware of it now because you're watching this, Aries, right? But yeah, so I think it all depends on what you're gonna do about this. Whether you're gonna execute, whether you're gonna accept the offer, whether you're gonna move, whether you're gonna move forward, whether you're gonna leave somebody or something behind. So if you decide to do that, then the rest of the spread will play out. That's how I see it. So you have to make some kind of a first move, you have to make a decision. You may have an offer coming your way, but it's like you still have to end something first, right? Because the Ten of Swords, the very first card that came out, is a card of an ending, right? And the thing about the Ten of Swords, it's like an abrupt ending. It's not something that happens naturally. Say a death card were to come out, I would have said, you know, with the death card, it's something you do see coming, right? You even anticipate it. And you can even plan something with the death card, right? But when the Ten of Swords shows up, it's something that happens like this. Bam! And something is done. Alright? And this clarified by the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, it could be you perhaps ending a relationship with somebody. This is not a singles reading. This is a new love reading, Aries. Most of you, 90% of you are single. Some of you are not. I'm not here to judge anybody. Alright? So with the Ten of Swords, you could be jumping out of one relationship into another relationship. With the Ten of Swords, you could be moving out. Perhaps you're moving out and you're moving in with the new person, or you're just moving, or maybe you're going somewhere. You could be I don't know, maybe you have people who are advising you not to get involved with this individual, with this new person, but you're going to cut those people off. You're going to shut them down and leave them behind and move forward with this new person anyway. What have you. Something is definitely coming to an end with the Ten of Swords, and it's an abrupt ending. And with the Six of Swords, there's definitely a movement forward and leaving something or someone behind. Alright, right next to that Ten of Swords, we have the Two of Cups clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, again, I believe that's your energy. The Ace of Swords is somebody who is crystal clear about what's going on. The Ace of Swords is a very direct, very straightforward conversation. The Ace of Swords is a card of a brand new beginning. Again, the type of a new beginning that happens quickly. The Ace of Swords is a very decisive energy. With the Ace of Swords, somebody would say, that's how it's going to be, period. We're doing this. I don't care what other people say. right? And the Two of Cups, as you can see, there's two people in the Two of Cups. That's you and your person. Whatever their zodiac sign is. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a unconditional love. And it's a card of when both people are on the same page about what's going on. The Six of Pentacles, the next card over, is a card of an equal give and take. It's a card of balance, and it's a card of generosity. You know, it's a really good card, very stable card. Any potential outcome, we have the Three of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, as I already mentioned, could be a water sign for some of you, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But this, the most loving and the most caring, the most romantic knight out of all four knights. But I also really like the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles sitting right next to that Knight of Cups. Those pentacles are all about practicality. Those pentacles are all about stability, long-term, and having money in the bank, living together, buying property together, building this together, establishing a solid foundation and building on top of it. You know, I really like those three cards in there. The Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Love and stability, longevity, and being, I don't know, very romantic at the same time. All right, Aries, so yeah, one interesting reading. Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Aries, this spread is for you. We have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Sun, and we also have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo or absolutely any zodiac sign. You know, I was looking at the spread, and then it dawned on me. Somebody is struggling with a choice as to how to show the other person love, or how to tell them I love you for the first time, maybe, or how to please the other person. That's how it kind of comes through, to be honest with you, right? Because we start with the Ten of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a card of a struggle. It could be interpreted as a card of a struggle. And what the struggle is about is the Two of Wands clarifying it, and the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, right? I believe the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles in this reading are about the same thing. Both are twos, both are having to make a choice, right? And after those cards, we have the Ace of Cups and the Sun. Right? The Ace of Cups is all about love, true, genuine, authentic love. It's the most romantic ace out of all four aces. So I believe somebody is simply struggling as to how to express love, or how to show love, or what to do for the other person. Like what can I do to show my appreciation, right? So that's what the struggle is, right? Choosing how to do this. Right? The Sun right next to the deck could simply be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is a card of clarity, and it's the happiest card in the deck. All right, so I think at the end of the day, there's going to be either a love confession or a show of love, or some kind of a very romantic gesture, and at the end we have the Sun. You know, at the end there's going to be happiness. All right, for very, very few of you, very, very few of you, not all of them, but very few of you, somebody could be expecting, all right, and they may have a hard time telling the other person that they're expecting, all right, because we have a child in the Sun card riding that horse. So I've seen instances when the Sun card shows up there. I've seen instances that have to do with children. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. It doesn't even have to be an ex, by the way. So we got the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Page of Wands. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You're probably dealing with that King of Swords, who is most likely an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, so somebody with a lot of air in their chart. We start with the Nine of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. So perhaps those two cards belong to the King of Swords, right? Because those two cards are air energy. So I think this person is like, they could be thinking to themselves, like, what have I done? Why did I do this? Why did I ever break up with Aries? Right? That's what the Nine of Swords can be. So they're losing sleep over this. And they're going to come back and tell you some kind of truth. Perhaps for some of you, they could have lied to you. But I don't think it was. I don't want to call it an innocent lie, but perhaps they just couldn't tell you something at the time and they had to lie, right? But they've been kind of beating themselves up ever since. So perhaps now they can't tell you the truth because perhaps that lie they told you was not up to them. Maybe they were keeping somebody else's secret. You know, that type of lie. And perhaps now they will have the permission to tell you the truth or something like that. Because the Ace of Swords could be the Ace of Truth. No BS ace. Right? The Six of Wands in the middle, qualified by the Page of Wands, followed up by the Four of Wands. I think the two of you can definitely either patch things up or, you know, try it again. Perhaps it just never got off the ground between the two of you. Because the only card that actually sort of tells me that this is somebody from your past is that Nine of Swords. Maybe they dropped the ball in the past. Maybe they had a chance with you, but they blew it, or what have you. Right? Don't get stuck on that lie scenario that I told you. It's just one of the scenarios. But the remaining three cards, the Six of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Four of Wands, the two of you can definitely have a future together. Just focus on that. Yeah, it is. Focus on those three cards. You can definitely have a future together. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week. Aries, we have the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Hierophant. We have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Magician on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if zodiac signs really matter this week for you, Aries. Because if you take a closer look at all of these cards, you will see that it's just a bunch of people. It's just a whole bunch of people. We have different types of cards in tarot, right? Some of them feature people, some of them feature people and animals. Then we also have cards that feature deities, feature other things or creatures, right? If you look at all these cards, you will notice that there's people everywhere, right? And even the first card, the Three of Pentacles, features three people. It doesn't mean that there's just going to be three people here. I think it's going to be more than three, but it's just some sort of a process, some sort of a collaboration. Perhaps it's like a project that is maybe trying to meet a deadline, or it could be something brand new starting, right? Or it could be a pivot of something that was launched in the past. It's just a group of people working on something. And there's going to be, there's two major arcana cards, right? The Hierophant and the Magician. The Magician is a card of taking action. And one thing you need to know about the Magician, this card is, the Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal. So, and the Magician is not afraid to use any of those tools. So for some of you, it's all about creativity. The Magician is also a very creative card. If one thing doesn't work, try another thing, or try multiple things. Don't just get focused on one thing. You know, think outside the box, I guess. And it will come to you. Yeah, it's simply a group of people doing something together. Could be maybe a conference you're going to, or it could be like a side gig of some sort. Could be it could be something about teaching or presenting, or it could be a contract or something along those lines. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Aries. We have the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords, the Two of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Cups, and we'll also have the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Well, I got a little confession to make. I've been doing this for a while. I've been doing tarot for a while. I love tarot. But it's been a while since I saw something like this. It's been a while since I put down the cards and I said, wow. It's been a while since I've been impressed. Okay? I'm definitely impressed right now. Right? Even I did not see this coming. I think this spread is talking about the situation we saw in the new love spread. There's only one way for me to interpret it. Because of that, Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And as you can probably tell, this is a different deck. I use different decks with different spreads. But yeah, that's Six of Swords. And three aces. Three aces. We have 6 cards on the table. Half of them are aces. Okay, but again, what I see here, it kind of confirms what I was talking about during the first spread. You still have to make this decision, or maybe you have to initiate this. Because the Ace of Wands clarified by the Queen of Wands, that's you. Unless you're dealing with another fire sign, but I think that's you right there. And the Ace of Wands is definitely your ace. As you can see, the Queen of Wands is holding up an ace, right? I mean the wand, and that's exactly the wand we see in the Ace of Wands. So this is you with a clear-cut decision, with an initiative. This is you saying yes. This is you acting upon it, executing it, getting the show on the road, saying yes, what have you. All right? And it kind of feels like, yeah, it may take you by surprise. It's going to be something unexpected, hence the name of this spread. And with the Ten of Swords in the first spread and the Emperor being on the bottom of the deck, yeah, this is gonna be like a very unexpected thing. This whole thing, it's very unexpected. But the good news is the last card that came out is the Two of Cups. The only reason why I clarified the Two of Cups, to be honest with you, I was hoping to see maybe a king or something. Maybe to see another court card, right? But we got the Ace of Cups instead. Not too shabby either. That third ace showed up. Alright, so that's what you're not expecting. A new beginning, a very quick, very sudden new beginning that will most likely lead to commitment, as we saw in the first spread. Alright, so yeah, Aries, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week.